think the biggest piece of advice I would give is to prepare ahead of time. Come with questions and answers already prepared in your mind so that you know what you're going to say, as well as enthusiasm. I can't tell you how many interviews I've had in the past where they're not very enthusiastic, they don't smile. You need to look like you really want the job.
With today's economy, there's a minimum amount of jobs that are available, and so honing your skills are very important to make sure that you do a very good presentation and have all the documentation that is necessary so you can have a good interview. Some of the mistakes that people make in a job interview problems are grammatical errors, things of that nature when it comes to making sure that the resume looks good. Double check it, have someone look at it, review it. And other things is make sure that you practice going through the process of going through an interview like these mock interviews. That helps build your confidence when you do meet with someone new.
I would tell job seekers to be honest with themselves, to ensure that whatever jobs that they're going after, that they have the skills or the qualifications that are required before they even apply for that job. Honesty always is the best policy. They should also practice to be able to sell themselves, because if they can't sell themselves, no one is going to buy, to be perfectly honest. So they need to be prepared to talk about themselves and what it is that they can do. And also, they need to be willing to do the work. Finding a job is a job in and of itself. So you cannot get weary. You must continue on in the process. And do not get discouraged because of the market that we're in. You have to keep pushing and keep trying, keep reinventing yourself. And perhaps redo your resume, customize your resume for every position that you apply for so that a recruiter or the person that's reviewing that information can see the relevant skills that you have for that job right away.
In today's market, it's even more important to have good skills because it is so competitive out there. So you're going to be up against a number of different candidates. So you want to make sure that your skills are really strong, that you've practiced, that you've come prepared, that you're professionally dressed, that you have a strong resume, that you're able to sit in front of an employer and talk about your strengths, because it is very competitive. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So I think it's more important today than it ever was.
I felt that the interview process allowed me to ask questions I wouldn't normally ask a potential employer. Provided me with very insider information regarding how to sell yourself and how to really make the most of an interview. Having that opportunity to ask questions you wouldn't normally ask an employer, like, do you think that I responded to that, appropriately, or did you think that my appearance was appropriate? Things you wouldn't necessarily ask, an employer after an interview.
I think it went wonderful. I was very impressed with the whole process. It gave me valuable insight into how I could improve on my resume writing. I would definitely recommend this mock interview day for other students and for members of the community also who are looking to hone their skills and better their interview skills. And I'll definitely come back again